Today's June 6th, 2024. I'm in that flag system with the United States of America, a Federal Reserve note, an ONE, and an In God or In God We Trust. With this on the front and the White House on the back. Now, today turns out is D-Day. Lewis took Nucci and I out of the city and upstate to a place called Beacon. We had a wonderful lunch, and we got to go to the Alps confectionery. Um, um, there's I'm having problems with again, like, I don't know, do you say it's the CNS or the ANS? I don't know, but it's motor function, whatever it is. My legs are still having trouble. Um, Linda ordered out. Now I'm working at the local grocer for retail, but Linda ordered in on Monday dinner. So that's, I guess, the commercial kitchen, and supply chains of I don't know what they actually use. I'm not going to go into what restaurant it is, but if anybody was able to check her credit card registry at that level of whatever and whatever that keeps us safe. Um, it was Monday, and it's on her credit card bill. Um, but it's now Thursday, and I'm still having high levels of this almost like ammonia like smell, which comes and goes. I don't know if it's the vector is food. I don't know if it's bacterial. I'm not quite sure what it is. I went during the week also to the kidney specialist. I had blood drawn, I had a UA done, and they said that I was clear. But it's just this high smell of ammonia that just, it sometimes it's worse than others, and I don't know how to counterbalance this high amount of ammonia. My eyesight, I'm having trouble with my eyesight all of a sudden with vision loss. Some of the commercials advertised from the pharmaceutical companies are calling uh, this new disease called wet AMD and something else that I never heard of. But its effects to the vision. Um, my mom had that retina thing that went on while she was living here. So there's that going on. So that high amount of nitrogen is back. I'm trying to drink as much water as possible, but I don't know how to counterbalance it. And the doctors, the kidney specialist, the primary, none of them seem to have answers that I require in order to self-balance myself in health. Um, Today, New York City schools gave the children off. There was some kind of remote day. I had my son log in to support his assistant vice principal, who asked them and volunteered for them to try to log in. So my son Anthony tried to log in this morning on his machine. I text Comer immediately. I said, he's there in Google Classrooms, but there's no link for him to get onto the system. So today my son could not log in when there's a piece on the television, which I'm going to reference, which it's a blatant lie what the news is reporting. It's my situation's the reverse. Back in this time period, the last time they asked to do this, my son could get on and he had a full day of remote learning. Today, on D-Day, the 80th anniversary of D-Day, he tried to log in on the Google Classrooms, and there was no link for him, so he was not able to participate. I text Comer, and then he responded back, thank you, um, for alerting him. So this is what, then I come home from Beacon, New York, and this is what's on the news. They're reporting that the kids had another voluntary remote day, and there were no problems reported. Well, that's a blatant lie because I reported directly to the assistant vice principal this morning that there was a problem with the ability to log in.
New York City public schools are hoping to avoid another meltdown like the one that happened back in February when students tried to log in from home during a snow day. The system was not able to handle the thousands of children all logging in at once. Students this morning were asked to voluntarily log in at a pre-scheduled time from home to test the system. So far, no issues have been reported. Well, no problem with.
So he says no issues have been reported, but that's a lie. I reported the issue this morning. So that's the update on what happened today in New York. It's star 1978, star 8378, Nicole Kederowitz, Earth, Solar System, Milky Way universe, galaxy is broken. And along with that high smell of ammonia, there's also the vision changes and like hard to catch my breath. Like it's hard to pull. It's hard. It's like gasping for air. It's any type of motion. You just feel like you're being deprived of oxygen. And I don't know what it is. I don't know how to self-diagnose. I've tried to go to the doctors, and their level of medical education has bared no fruit whatsoever for me to self-correct. And that's where we're at.